Hello.
Huh? Okay, hello. Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, please be with you.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Basically, he wants to say something to me.
Sorry, Mo, you go ahead.
This is my first time meeting Colin. Just now I met him, and obviously, I'm very happy to meet Colin because, because this is the first time, you meet people new every week. So this is, God sent him to me, So because God sent him to me, it's like God is sending a message through him or through me to him or to him to me. So obviously I really because I'm a very spiritual guy. So when this is like when he said hello to me and he said God bless you, I could feel the blessing from him. And Mr. Rax told me this is a very nice guy before he came, because he came up from over there. He said that's a very nice guy, Colin. So I just felt the tranquility and the vibrations of blessing. All I felt was blessing. This is my first time meeting him ever. Like, I've just met him for a few seconds. And it's just, I just wanted to say, it's like when you meet people and they touch your lives. And this Colin is very touched me with his blessings. Straight away. No one's ever said to me, God bless you, straight away, And that's a God blessing, man.
Yeah, well, I've seen some of Mo's. They're not Mo's videos, because they're not Mo's videos, but I've seen, Mo since he came to the park. And I remember the first thing that I saw him, I think there was a woman, it could have been Hatton, there was somebody, and he stepped in and was trying to say people should be more polite to this person. And when I hear people talk like that, I kind of lean towards them, because I think it doesn't matter what their personal beliefs are, if you can see that the person has compassion and a feeling of warmth and a feeling of justice towards other people. And this is something that we need to encourage in our own lives, each of us, interpersonally. So I think the thing that we share at the moment is, well, I'm the guy who brought the trans-species concept to the park, because for me, the transgender thing, because I've got children, is very, very important for me. And as I said in one of the videos, that we're talking about Sophia, okay, that I have no ill will to this person. I consider Sophia to be a man, but I'm not going to exclude Sophia from, having a rich and fruitful life and being a blessing to people, and I have no ill will to him. And I know recently with Mo that initially Mo was very friendly, and I don't know what developed between them, but I know last week there was a crash, between these two spirits. And as Mr. Rax asked me before, it was like, we both agree, Mo, don't we? Do unto others as you would have them do unto me. Yes. And it's trying, regardless of what's gone on in the past, to say, you know what, we can, as human beings who have genuine hearts, say the past doesn't exist anymore. Bury it, it's dead. How can we not compromise the things that we hold dear, but say, well, look, let's begin again. And as I said on the video with Mr. Axe, that if Sophia wants respect and Sophia wants to be treated in a certain manner, then the best way to extract that is to treat the other person in that same manner. And I think Mo he understands that in his heart, and that's I trust he's trying to build his life towards that kind of thing. So I just want to hope and pray that somehow what had happened between Mo and Sophia can just be buried without compromising anything, and hopefully to encourage us not to attempt to hurt, because you know what it's like. I know the things inside of you, the ways to hurt you to the maximum degree. And if people know that and they choose to do that, then the judgment's going to be on them. And it doesn't matter what you do, it's how I treat you. I should treat you regardless of how you treat me. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I just hope that God will bless Mo today, bless Sophia, put Sophia on the right path, fill Sophia's life with love and joy, because we want to see Sophia in paradise. Don't we, Mo?
Yes.
Of course we do. Of course. So, yeah, sorry, Mo.
No, what you're saying is wonderful, Basically, what it is, is that we're all racing for this life, We're racing to get money, we're racing to get this, but we're forgetting the next life. You understand? I just wanted to mention the next life and this life is because the next life is forever and this life is temporary. So obviously, instead of, I'm just gonna be like, I was going through a lot of problems with people attacking me for the past 2 years, yeah? Well, certain people, evil people, very evil. And it was hurting me so much until I got to a point where I prayed to God. I said, these people are hurting me so much, and Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakeel, that's what I say on them. But then God just put some blessing in my heart that it's like a bulletproof vest, that it didn't affect me. All the negative that they gave me, no matter how much negative they threw, said, done, it didn't affect me no more. Because God put like a barrier.
Put a wall in your heart to stop the
to stop.
things,
So it didn't affect me. Once you got that blessing from God, that negative doesn't affect you, no matter what people do, it doesn't affect you, you stay blessed. That is a very hard thing for a lot of people to get in this world. Because once you don't let them affect you, no matter what they do, you're good with God. God gives you that power. You're feeling blessed, and the most important thing to feel blessed, because once you feel sad, your body gets hurt, you feel low, you feel depression, you feel pain. So obviously, and what does Allah say in the Quran? Subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah says, and the whispers are, the evil whispers are from shaitan to make you sad, to make the believers sad. So if you're a believer in one God, know that you're going to have Satan on your case, saying the worst things in your head that will make you sad, and that's if you're a believer, you know, you're gonna have a lot of sin. So when you're a believer, you're gonna have a lot of trials, tribulations, but obviously you just gotta be prepared by reading verses from the book, praying. This is like a bulletproof vest, you know, and at the end of the day, we're all here on a journey together to learn from each other, and obviously I would like to we're all, as a humanitarian person, I've mentioned Yemen so many times, it's getting boring, but what can you do? If I don't keep mentioning, God will punish me, because there's 8 million children dying because of Saudi and the UAE, the most evilest regimes, bombing the hell out of innocent children. And I have to mention it because on the day of judgment, when we all be brought to God, God will say the whole world was silent. Deen spoke about it, he spoke about it. A lot of people did speak about it, but not to forget not to forget people suffering around the world. But like I said, that's our job as a humanitarian person. And not to just pretend it's not happening, because we can all pretend it's not happening and just listen to music and just, whatever happens to them, who cares? No, we're all one family. The whole world is one family, you know. And whatever happens to them happens to us.
You know what, Mo, you've just what you just said then, Mo has got something on his heart, and he shared it about Yemen. And I came to this park to talk about something, and I'll be honest with you, I was too scared to do it. You know, with the transgender thing, I've been here for 2 weeks talking about it. And I know people are saying we're bored with the transgender thing and all the rest of it, but I've got 5 children, and I just want to show Mo Deen this, because I don't have anything against anyone who chooses to be anything. But this is the thing, I need to talk, and this is so important to me, and it's nothing to do with Sophia. I need to talk about this, Mo. Look, our children are being shown books. Be who you are, where you can be. He's looking in there and seeing himself as a girl, and I say to myself, heaven is crying out against those things, where this 4-year-old is being told that they can be whatever they want to be, and I'm too scared to stand there doing this, because it isn't one of those things that people go, hey, I'm really, you know, it's brilliant. Oh, you're going to get lots of people saying you're really great. Like with Yemen. You mentioned Yemen now, today, and this is on your heart. And I want to mention this because this is really important to me. I want young children to have the basic human right, which is some innocence before they wake up. You know, when you woke up when you were 12, 13, we all want to get back to how we were before we woke up. And when people are planting seeds in young minds and young hearts that they can be anything, from a wolf to a cat to a girl or whatever, would you pray for the courage for me to, week in, week out, bring this subject to maybe, if there was one parent who was concerned and they realised and they woke up from this crazy kind of programming that children can be whatever they are, and say, no, you know what you are, and I'm going to protect you from this. So I don't know, Mo, but you made me, when you talked about Yemen, realise that I need to put some things first in this.
Basically what it is, is everywhere in society, wherever you go around the world, you're going to get negative forces, evil forces. You got to protect your children and protect yourself by reading verses from the Holy Scriptures. Obviously, I'm going to say the Quran and the du'as from the Ahlul Bayt, from the Prophet's family and all that, the special words. So obviously, that should be your priority now, to protect them by giving them the verses, the scriptures, you know, so they know what God's law is, what God's rules are. And that's more important, because obviously we've got a hadith from Imam as-Sadiq, who is the great grandson of Holy Prophet Muhammad. He said, when you have a child, leave him, let him play until he's 7 years old. Don't teach him nothing about religion. Let him enjoy life, play around. When he becomes 7 years old, then start teaching him, you know, till he becomes 14. And when he becomes 14, make him like your friend. Do you understand? So obviously we've got the 12 disciples of the Prophet Muhammad from his great-grandchildren, the 12 disciples. They've got hundreds and thousands of things to do with every single thing in life. Whether it's, that's why we've got hadith books like Al-Kafi, Bihar al-Anwar, all these hadith books from the Prophet's family, the Ahlul Bayt. So every single thing in life, even to what you eat, how you sleep, what the verses of the Quran, we take it from the 12 disciples. Jesus also had 12 disciples. Do you understand? And the followers of Jesus, the real followers of Jesus, not the ones that, obviously I'm not, because I believe that Jesus was a prophet at that time, the ones that Jesus raised thousands of people from the dead, you know. Jesus done a lot of miracles, but obviously there's people that have misunderstood Jesus and went the other way instead of going that way. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
Mo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know, when you got up this morning and you knew you were coming down to the park today, was there something that you wanted to achieve, or something that you wanted to go home tonight having mended or felt better? I mean, your attitude towards Sophia now, would you feel comfortable in going towards this person and just say peace and love and move on? Or how does your heart feel? Or did you just want to ignore what happened last week?
Okay, basically, what happens is, no matter what anyone like Sophia or anyone does to me, for example, you can swear at me all day long, swear at my family, throw things at me. I would just be like, this guy's, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really care. You can, but when it's come to like the Saint Mary, who I love, you know Saint Mary?
No,
Saint Mary is my mother. If someone talked about Mary or Jesus, I'm gonna go mad. I don't care who it is, whether. But obviously, if it was a man, I would go, because Jesus, I love him dearly. Mary, Saint Mary, I love her dearly. So anyone who would disrespect Mary or Jesus, I will lose my mind. Sorry, I will lose it. I can't control myself, because Jesus, I love him. Abraham, I love him. Moses, I love him. Muhammad, who's the descendant of Abraham, is also my prophet. Peace be upon him and his family. So I love these people. So if you disrespect them in my face, I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't be civil. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. I just can't. I'll be like, disrespect my family, disrespect me. You can even punch me if you want, but don't disrespect my prophet. You can punch me in my face, and I won't. You know what? I won't even hit you back. I will be like, even Sophia, she can punch me as much as she wants in her face. She can kick me, she can punch me, and I wouldn't hit her back. I wouldn't do nothing to her. She can swear at me all day. I wouldn't say nothing. But these people, the prophets of God, that I take so dearly,
would you not consider this? Because my response would be, if somebody said Jesus, you can, and let's say they really, really attack Jesus' name and the Blessed Virgin Mary as well, who we hold very, very dear. My response would be to pray for that person, because I can't punish them more than they're going to be punished. But as this person is made in the image of God, do you ever feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
If someone goes now and breaks the law, he skips the traffic light and people's lives are in danger, I'm not gonna reward him and say here's a Mars chocolate bar or here's a bounty. No, I'm gonna be like, sorry, you're getting a penalty fine and 6 points on your license.
Sure.
Same thing in this life we're doing. If someone's violating God, I'm not rewarding them. They need to understand, when you violate the prophets of God that I hold dearly, you're not getting a reward. You're gonna get just like a criminal gets arrested, you're gonna get sent to prison. My way, I'm gonna punish you so that it's like a dog. You teach him, don't do this, sit down Bobby, stand up Bobby, you understand? You give him chocolate when he's good, and when he's naughty, you don't give him chocolate, for example. Why? Because you have to show them that this is not, you're not getting rewarded for this in a prophets of God. You don't get rewarded for that. You're gonna get punished, because this is prophets of God. It's not, these people came, Jesus came and sacrificed his life for God. Abraham came, he was thrown in the fire, and then it became, and then God said, oh, fire, become cold for Abraham. Moses came and had to go through all that with Pharaoh. He had to go through all that hardship, and the Prophet Muhammad had to go with the pagan Arabs, which today, Abu Sufyan, Hind, the pagan, Abu Sufyan's wife, who Muslims, these terrorist Muslims love her till today, she ate Hamza's liver, chopped up his penis and his fingers and wore it as a necklace, and these terrorist Muslims love her. She's called Hind. And she was the biggest enemy of the Prophet Muhammad for 30 years. And then these terrorist Muslim lover, and the uncle of the Prophet Muhammad, who looked after him for 30 years, who saved him from the pagan Arabs, who saved his life, and he was a Muslim in his heart. These terrorist Muslims, they say, no, we hate this man, Abu Talib, the uncle of the Prophet. So Islam is messed up today. I don't blame Sophia for hating Islam and Muslims, but you have to be specific, Sophia. Don't be blaming the Prophet Muhammad, who's the biggest victim of these terrorist scumbags, of these Muslims. He's their victim because they're giving him the worst name. Don't blame the Prophet Muhammad and Jesus and Moses. Blame these bastards, these scumbags.
So Mo, if
no, I'm
going to disappear in a second.
I feel sorry for her, man.
But all I would do, say, if I was in your position, I'm just because I like to put myself in another man's shoes, and I'd kind of think how I would react. So if Sophia was to have said to me to try and hurt me something about Jesus, my reaction to her would have been, first of all, I'd have tried to think, well, look, this person is trying to hurt me. Then I think I would pray for this person. Then I'd approach this person and I'd say, why did you feel it necessary to disrespect and hurt and go for the thing most precious to me? So obviously there's a reason for it, and to try and explore that and those kind of things, because otherwise I know that we can just go through life, and people who want to hurt us, they know how to hurt us, and we end up being hurt all the time. So I just want to bless Mo as, I don't know, whatever God puts in his heart, a way to build bridges. Is a very, very difficult thing, but I know that Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the sons of God. So for me, I want to talk to Sophia. I disagree profoundly with transgenderism. I don't accept it, and I think it's deluded. But this is a person who is reachable, and this is a person who, I mean, the first will be last and the last will be first.
Sorry,
I don't know where
Oscar,
I'll end up.
Oscar, is your name Oscar?
Colin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Colin.
Oscar's good, I prefer that. Yeah,
Okay.
call me Oscar. Yeah.
Colin, yeah? Colin Powell, yeah? Listen.
Yeah, go.
Sophia, I don't care. She want to be transgender. She want to wear with a bikini, G-string and walk around. I don't care. That's her life. But when she come into the most person, you know, the Prophet Jesus, Muhammad and Saint Mary, all these people, they are more than my mom and dad and my fam. They're more than myself. Like I told you, she can stab me. Tell her, get a knife and stab me. I'll be like, yeah, okay, Sophia, stab me again. But don't diss my Prophet. Don't diss Prophet Muhammad. Because he's the biggest victim of these scumbags today. He's their victim. He's the victim of them. They oppressed him. They've wrote bad hadiths about him. They've given him a bad name. They killed his whole family. They love the killers of his family. Imagine hundreds of members of his family were chopped up, and they love the people that killed his family. So why don't... The Prophet is oppressed. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, no Prophet has been, out of all the 124,000 prophets of God, none of them have been oppressed like me. None of them. So why do you have to keep on oppressing him? Why? And Saint Mary is my mother. Jesus is my love. Muhammad, they're all cousins. They're all one family. Why do you have to get into this? Why do you have to attack them? Why can't you attack these filthy, dirty bags that are here, or Saudi Arabia, or these criminals, or these jihadis, or these bastards? Why are you coming to the sacred people, Saint Mary, Jesus, and Muhammad? Why? What's your agenda? Stab me! Come on, bring a knife and stab me! Here, stab me! What? Stab me! I don't care! I don't care if you stab me, because I wouldn't even hit you back. I'll say, go and stab me more times. Stab me! What? I think I haven't been stabbed? You think I haven't got scars on my body? Stab me! I don't care. It's more or less to me than you dissing my Prophet. It's less. It's the less painful.
Mo, look, I'm going to fade out now, and I just wish you nothing but well, and God bless you, and peace be with you as well. And if I get a chance to talk to Sophia, I would love to hear how she got where she was, and especially with this using those words that she did, what she wanted to achieve and how much she wanted to hurt somebody. Because if she wants respect, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I don't know how this.
If I saw Sophia having beef,
yeah.
if I saw someone trying to attack Sophia, I'll be the first one to protect her. If I see anyone being oppressed or attacked, I'll be the first one to protect them. So why does she have to go and do these satanic things? These
well, hopefully we'll find out. Anyway, God bless you. Oscar, I liked Oscar's good. Peace be with you, Mo, yeah. Take care, yeah. God bless you. And again, he's a great guy. Take care, yeah, Mr. Rags. Thank you.
Rax, big up. My G Rax, Mr. Rax.